Rise and shine, everybody. Rise and shine. Today we're going to be getting ready while I discuss my recap for January and some plans that I have for February. This was a very interesting month, and there's a couple things that I'd like to unpack. Right? Let's unpack, and let's do our makeup together. It's gonna be very chatty, and I'm just gonna kind of tell you some stories, tips, tricks, things that I learned, things I don't recommend, and then my plans, because I am a planner and I love to be like, okay, this is what happened. How can we change this next month? How can we make this better? So, buckle up. Boy, oh boy. Boy, oh boy. Okay. So, let's just jump into it. So, for starters, I'm going to start with my foundation. My foundation of choice is the Maybelline Fit Me. I'm in the shade, where'd it go? 340. So January, I started off really headstrong. Like, I was beyond motivated and was ready to just hit the ground running. I mean, we're sprinting into the new year. And that paid off. It did. But it also hit me like a truck the last week of January. I was like, I'm exhausted. I'm tired. I'm sleepy. Let's be honest. A lot of what I said I wanted to accomplish, as far as like practicing discipline, following through, that stuff I did. So despite feeling like I can barely keep my eyes open, I accomplished what I wanted to accomplish. So going into February, I want to still accomplish those same things, but just have better time management so I don't feel like I'm fighting for my life every day, because I can't continue the rest of the year like this. I'm trying to create that balance, so I steer further away from like hustle culture where I'm like overworking myself just to say I'm doing things. I want there to be balance. And January was about finding that sweet spot, and so now I kind of have a better idea of what I need to be doing. So with that balance, with waking up super early and doing all these random crazy things, I learned the importance of romanticizing your own life. Like making your own life your own special debut movie, because that's what it needs to be. Otherwise, you're gonna hate everything and everyone. For concealer, we're going in with the e.l.f. Camo Concealer. I use the shade Deep Caramel. But romanticizing your life is just taking those little things like making your coffee or your drive to work, like making those things special and not as mundane as they are. Because that's truly where you're going to start finding that enjoyment for life. Where can you find those little happy pockets and happy moments in life that help get you through the day? Like, I know work sucks, but what are those few moments during work that like can help you get through the day? Those moments in your drive to work, like your shower, have the nicest, bestest shower routine in the whole world to get something out of it. Like, I can't keep sitting back and being like, dang, I hate this. Dang, I hate this. Ugh, this is so annoying. What? I have to say that for the rest of my life. This is so annoying. I refuse. So from here on out, I'm gonna romanticize everything, and I'm gonna love everything, and I'm gonna create the life that I love. That's all. That's it. That's what we're doing in February. We're gonna create the life that we love. Which then leads me to my next lesson that I learned in January. Creating the life that you love has a lot to do with the company you keep. And that's one of those situations where it's like, we know that, like, I know that if I keep bums around me, I'm gonna live a bummy life. Like, I know that. But then I'm still surprised because I got bums around me and I'm living a bummy life. What? What? Okay. Yeah, absolutely not. So, but the company that you keep plays such an important role in everything. And I don't necessarily like kick it with hoodlums or anything like that, but there are certain people that I have in my circle that maybe we just shouldn't spend that much time together, because it's not very beneficial to either of us. And relationships, platonic, romantic, they're not transactions, but like if you walk out of a hangout sesh with somebody and you feel super drained and super bad about life and yourself, maybe we shouldn't be talking to them. It's just an idea. I'm just throwing that out there. It's just an idea. Just an idea. Don't quote me on it. Just an idea. But yeah, I was experiencing a lot of people who I haven't spoken to in a really long time, like, try to double back, and it made me realize that I actually have none of those interests anymore. Like, as far as those people in particular, I have no interest in speaking to those people, hanging out with those people. And by being more strict with yourself and the company that you keep, I promise your life will get better. And in turn, it's gonna feel like you're lonely. My mission for 2023 is to get the word lonely completely out of my vocabulary, because I'm not lonely. I enjoy my company. I enjoy being by myself. I always have been. So why do I feel this sudden feeling of loneliness? What? Me? Nah. So we're gonna nip that in the bud immediately. Yeah, you're not lonely. You're not lonely. And if you're feeling lonely, you're probably not comfortable with your own company. Moment of silence. Because I was starting to not feel like comfortable in my own company, and it was kind of stressing me out because I've never really been that way. So I was kind of going through it for a sec. So yeah, watch the company that you keep. It's really important. It's really beneficial. And that doesn't mean like you have to cut everybody off and just be by yourself. That's ridiculous. But what I am saying is that just being more selective with your time and your energy and your feelings. And if you're spending time with people who don't really share the same values and thoughts as you, why are you surprised that you hate your life when you stop hanging out with, like, when you leave the room? What are we surprised for? They don't even like the things that you like. Like, what? Okay. Okay. So yeah, no more of that. We're not doing that anymore. Just be more selective with the people that you talk to. Moral of the story. The third thing that I'm learning, which kind of bounces off of that, is date yourself and date your friends. And I mean that not in a that's your friend, you should date them. No. I mean, treat your platonic relationships the same way you treat your romantic relationships. Like, invest just as much into those platonic friendships by hanging out consistently, proper communication. Like, those things are really important. And those platonic friendships are going to be around maybe, possibly even longer than the romantic relationship you're in right now. So why are we not investing in someone who you know has the chance of still being there 2-3 years from now? What? And then in that same sentence, dating yourself, like investing that same energy in yourself, how you speak to yourself. Are you taking yourself out on dates? Like, you like to go to the movies, right? So why you wait for somebody to take you to the movies, but you already know you like to go? well, I don't want to go by myself. Well, that's a problem. And that's probably something that we should be, I don't mean to yell at you, but you should probably just get up and go to the movies if that's what you like to do. And why is it weird to go to the movies by yourself? You're not even talking anyway. I never understood that. People, I get, okay, not eating alone at a restaurant makes more sense to me, like not wanting to do that. But going to the movies and not wanting to go by yourself is so weird because you don't even talk in the movies. So it really is just a comfort thing because nobody's looking at you. We're looking at the screen. I don't care if you came by yourself, Susie. What? So that's what some of y'all should be working on that. Some of y'all should probably be trying to tackle your social anxiety before we even talk about relationships. I'm just saying. But I digress. Anywho, I'm gonna go off on you like that. My bad. I apologize. I don't, but I apologize. You needed to hear it. But yeah, take yourself out. If you know you like to do something, you should be doing those things with yourself. I love flowers. So what do? Every single week I buy myself flowers because I like flowers. Why would I wait for some man to buy me flowers if I know I like them today? What? That's crazy. That is so crazy. Overall, because I've been talking for a long time, y'all. Tired of talking. I know, me tired of talking. That's crazy. But I just think for February, I'm really gonna start romanticizing my life as far as the things that I'm doing, my routines, those little moments in between here and there, just making the most of it. I want it to feel like a movie. Like I want it to sound like, you know when you're walking through Disneyland and like you just hear that background music and little like trumpets and stuff. Like I want it to feel like that all of the time. So I'm gonna make it happen because I'm a woman of my word. So quote me on that. So when we circle back around in March, and if I don't say it sounded like trumpets, I did something wrong. I'm going for trumpets, okay? For the trumpets. All right. Brow product, LA Girl Brow Pomade. Also, I completed all of my goals for the month. I wanted to go to the gym 5 days a week. Did that. Posted every single day on my TikTok. Did that. I'm still trying to figure out Instagram, y'all. Instagram, I don't know, like, I'm not a, dare I say it? I'm not an Insta-baddie. I'm not Insta-baddie. And I know I'm not, I knew deep down, but like to say it out loud, dang, that hurts. But I'm not an Insta-baddie. Don't get it wrong. Don't get it twisted. I'm looking the part. Don't twist my words like that. That's out of pocket. But like posting on Instagram and like I can't do it. I can't. Sorry. Also, February, we're setting boundaries, okay? And I don't mean like in our head, right? Because it's one thing to say, oh, I don't like when they do that. They need to stop doing that. Or I'm going to tell them. Okay, it's one thing to like get it going in here. But then the situation happens and suddenly we're quiet.
Side eye.
No. This year, we're setting boundaries. We're speaking on it and we're going to stand on it 10 toes down. Okay? Okay. Like, for real. And I'm being so serious with y'all. We're standing on these boundaries. Folks try to play me this past month. They tried to play me. For real. Little did they know, I'm setting boundaries. Like, I'm not letting it slide. Like, at all. So y'all better buckle up because people about to hate me out here. And I don't care. I'm going to set boundaries because I'm not going to be disrespected. In any capacity, in any way. And I'm talking about at work, I'm talking about family, relationships, friendships, people at the grocery store. I don't care. I'm setting boundaries. So, y'all's homework, what is it you don't like? What are your general boundaries. Like, not just with a specific person, but I mean just overall. What are your boundaries? What are we not liking? What are we not tolerating this year? Okay, write it down on a piece of paper. Okay, turn it in. You have homework. And we're not letting it happen. Don't forget your boundaries. Because why are we letting people walk all over us? Why are we letting people treat us this way, that, and the third? Are you kidding me? In this economy? No. No. This year, we will be completely different, elevated versions of ourselves. And this, what I want to start doing is I want to do this every single month. Like, end of one month, beginning of another month, we're going to do a recap. We're going to do goals, things we've learned. We're going to do it. And then that way we can constantly build on these lessons. And we will be just the best versions of ourselves. My eye watering right now is kind of, I'm going to be honest, I hate to trigger y'all. It's good. I want to lay on train tracks right now because of how my eyes are watering. It's going to be crazy. We're going to be so elevated. And people are going to be like, you're different. And I am. And I know you hate it. Wish I cared. Wish I cared. Overall, I'm really excited for this next month. It's also like History Month. Thank you. So, you know, super geeked about that. But yeah, I'm really excited for this next month. I have some different video ideas that I want to film. And I'm just going to be consistent. We're going to be posting YouTube videos go up every single Sunday at 9 a.m. That's where they go at. To stay updated on like YouTube stuff, I post that on my Instagram, which is amara.nichelle. TikTok is where I'm the most active in between uploads, which is it's Amara Nichelle. And then my YouTube here, you can subscribe at Amara Nichelle. That's my name, Amara Nichelle. Fun fact, if you didn't know that already. But yeah, so I've also been super consistent on TikTok. We're posting every single day, multiple times a day, fashion, just lifestyle. That's why I post my gym content because I'm a gym girly now. Yeah. So that's what lives over there. Instagram, I'm not that active on like the actual feed. I'm sorry. Told you, we just went over this. But on my stories, I'll post links when the videos go live. And then you can also turn on notifications on YouTube to be notified when the videos go up. So yeah, if there's a specific video that you would love to see, let me know. Hit the DMs, hit the comments, let me know, and I'll post that for you. But yeah, that's it. That's all I got. And with that, I will see you when I see you.